Hey guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. So today I have for you a guide for completing the week 3 season 9 challenges as quick and efficiently as possible. Now these challenges are going to be going live in the next couple of hours, so make sure you watch the guide to see how to do these challenges when they do go live. But before we get into the video, I just want to say if you do go on to enjoy the video, then obviously please leave a like, subscribe to me for more Fortnite content, and obviously use code Bobblez if you do want to help support me. But anyway, let's get on with the video. So the first challenge is indeed going to be a stage challenge. Now this is going to be a challenge to do with actual vehicles. Now the first stage is going to be land a trick with the drift board. Now, drift boards, they got added in a couple of seasons ago now, and I personally don't really use them too often. But I do know how to do tricks on them, however. The best thing you want to do is obviously go to a location where drift boards are going to be spawning, and these are normally laying around pretty much all over the map. I know the main place I go to get drift boards is by the truck just on the outskirts of Dusty Divot, close to the area around the volcano. Now obviously you can get these drift boards from wherever, and all you got to do is do a trick. So when you get the drift board, place a ramp, jump up, do a little spin and land it, and that's it. Challenge done, nice and easy. Let's move on to stage 2, get 3 seconds of airtime in the quad crasher. Now this is going to be basically the exact same. If you watch pros, then you know they do this all the time. What you want to do is you want to place a ramp, you want to get on the quad crasher, and you want to boost as soon as you hit the ramp and pull back, and you go basically up in the air, and you will get easily the 3 seconds of airtime. So the third stage of this is destroy opponent structures with a vehicle. Now my biggest tip for this one is the baller. I mean, there's no other vehicle better suited for this challenge in my opinion than the baller. Jump in a baller, they're all over the map, and go over to an opponent and do some destruction, and that is this first challenge complete. Now this next challenge is going to be indeed to search chests at Lonely Lodge or Polar Peak. Now Polar Peak is currently looking all cracked and awesome, and we're getting ready for some sort of Polar Peak event that's going to be happening probably this season, maybe early season 10, which is pretty huge. And Lonely Lodge, I always love Lonely Lodge, it's my favourite arena spot to drop. But yeah, you got to get chests there in either one of those locations. Obviously we all know by now you need to get 7 chests. Don't really have a guide for this challenge because it's very straightforward. You go and get a chest. Now this next challenge, it is indeed to deal damage to an opponent within 10 seconds after using the slipstream. Slipstreams are all over the map. There is one looping around both Tilted and Mega Mall. So what you want to do is go to those areas most likely, get in the slipstream, jump out, and obviously make sure you have loot first and kill someone. It's a very straightforward challenge, and like I said, literally Tilted, Mega Mall, and you'll get this one done in no time whatsoever. Now this next challenge is another staged challenge. It's a 3-part stage challenge, and it's to visit Happy Hamlet and Shifty Shafts in a single match. We've had this one before, you've just got to go to those locations. For this one, there are ballers right on the outskirts of Happy Hamlet. We had to do a challenge a couple of seasons ago, I think last season actually, where you had to do a lap in the baller around the racetrack at Happy Hamlet. The ballers are still there, so for this one, very straightforward. Get in a baller and go to Shifty. This next one is Sunny Steps and Dusty Divot in a single match. Again, it's not too hard. There are ballers very close to Sunny Steps, where the kind of muddy areas where there's the big wooden fish. So I would suggest to go Sunny Steps, get some loot, then again go and get the baller from there and go to Dusty Divot. And then for the final one, it's to go Haunted Hills and Salty Springs in a single match. Obviously, it being the last one, it is the hardest one. But saying that, it's still not too difficult. Where Haunted Hills is, there is indeed some zip wires going across kind of over to Pleasant Park, and even if you get lucky, there might be a rift at Pleasant. So I mean, you're gonna have to be lucky, but if not, you're gonna do a quick run. There's also some cars, some quad crashers near Junk Junction, so if you go Haunted Hills, go over to the Junk area and get a quad crusher, and then you can go to Salty from there. These ones aren't too difficult. That's gonna be that challenge done. Now this next one, it's something different, and I like to see it. It's to throw the flying disc toy and catch it before it lands. I've personally never used the flying disc toy, but I'm going to be excited to give this one a go. Now normally with these challenges, I normally always do it in the loading screen when you got all the players in there. So I can't 100% guarantee this, but that's where I'm going to be giving that one a go, and I recommend you guys do the same for that one. Now this next challenge is indeed going to be to get 3 explosive weapon eliminations. This one is quite difficult actually. We've had this one in the past and I've never normally liked it. I still don't like it, especially now explosive weapons are very hard to get. But, however, we have actually, as of yesterday, had the induction of the new hotspots. So for this one, I recommend, if you do want to get this done, go to a hotspot where you're much more likely to get the explosive weapons from the hot drops, and then you can try and get your eliminations from there. Apart from that, the only really option you've got to get any explosives is either extreme luck in a chest or obviously a vending machine. So the hot drops definitely seem like the way to go to completing this challenge as quickly as possible. Now this final challenge is indeed going to be to deal damage with different weapons in a single match. This one we've had a couple of times in the past and it's not difficult at all, but I do however recommend definitely doing this in an LTM such as Team Rumble. I believe it's 5 different weapons, that's what it's been in the past anyway as well. So yeah, definitely Team Rumble, fully load it out. You got an AR, a shotty, a submachine gun, a sniper, even better, an explosive weapon. You got the pistols. You've got more than enough weapons to choose from in this game, clearly. So use one of those and try and get this challenge done. But like I said, definitely an LTM. Team Rumble is what I'm going to be doing it in, and I recommend you guys do the same if you do want to get it done quickly and easily. But that is indeed going to be it for the week 3 challenges guide. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said earlier, if you did enjoy the video, then please leave a like and subscribe to me for more Fortnite content. And obviously use code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop if you want to help support me. It really does mean a lot. I know all of you guys out there that use my code, and thank you. I'm very grateful. But anyway guys, until next time, see ya.